How's it going, everybody? Wolf here, and we are back on the main account. And today's video is a little different than the other ones. I'm not really doing any content stuff on this one, like dungeon-wise, because, well, my main account can do everything. That's the point of having a 10-year-old account. This one is mostly about, I'm finding it very difficult to recruit, I guess, players of a certain caliber, I guess I want to say, for our guild. We are currently sitting at Punisher 2. We were Punisher 3 for I want to say almost a month. But the lack of guild members that are able to participate in our current siege stuff is very lackluster. So we have, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that. 5, 6. The most we have right now is 6 people that can actively participate in the current siege battles that we do. And I want to change that. So I'm tired of spending 200 points to just put a thing out in the chat and then, get nothing out of it, where I can sit here and put a video out where, I can actually ask you guys if anyone would be interested in joining our Punisher 2 guild. We were so close to G1, and then it just started slipping after that because we just didn't have the attack members or anything like that to do anything. So there's the name of the guild, BrothersGrim. Doesn't matter what arena ranking you are, stuff like that. I do have it set to approval, so I want people in the guild that have at least 30 plus 6 stars, and do like to participate in siege and stuff. Labyrinth, that's on you. I personally hate Labyrinth, but there's a lot of the guild members, they do it, so if the bosses are up, I'll hit them, but outside that, I really don't do it. Guild battles, everyone does them if they want to. Obviously, I can't place you in it if you don't place defenses. But yeah, I would love to hit G1 before the siege tournament stuff starts. We've been working and finagling with defenses and stuff. We're not a super tight in guild. You don't have to have this certain defense and stuff like that. But because I'm definitely I don't want to say I'm a meta player. I like to I don't know, test things out to see if you can get away from the meta and you have teams that really kind of throw people off. So that's the stuff that I enjoy kind of doing. So, but I let one of my in real life friends. Most of my guild is in real life friends. Redo the tower, so I wanted to go over today and see what he did to change them. Because normally I think I had one of each of us in all of them. So our main problem right now is we ran into this the last siege is we were taking towers left and right, but we did not have the defense numbers to place in towers. So yeah, we could take whatever we were wanting, but we couldn't hold it with we'd only have 1 or 2 defenses in it because we'd lacked defenses, and then it just came down to a 10-minute gap of us losing, and I was like, well, if only we had 1 or 2 people. But I figured if I'd ask my viewers if you guys are interested in joining our guild, just hit the approval or hit the join thing, and I mean, I'll look at people's stuff before I could just let anyone in. I had to I did one batch where I had to let just anybody in because we didn't have enough members to even queue for it. So because I had gotten rid of people that were gone for more than 3 days, because I want the guild to be pretty active. But so we're gonna go over the towers, see what he's done, and I'll show off my defenses and stuff like that. So let's start with this tower 8. All right, so Seraphy is the one who set up all the defenses this time around. Like I said, when I did it, I just put 1 of each of the top 5 people that were attacking is who I put as defenses in here. So I was like, here, I want to see what it's like from someone else's point of view of doing it. So we're gonna go through and see what he's done. I see that he's most likely done a roid tower for us. Can I check your defense wins from here? I don't think so. I can't check it from here. I'll have to do elsewhere. But this is my version of the team. He's using, what is this thing? Lala and Friends. And this is one of my other in real life friends. They're like, well, I've never built any 4-star towers, so he was talking to him and he was like, here, just build this exact team. So, like, I like Lala and Friends, but I feel like Raccoony is, since he's always, anytime he gets a turn, he's automatically removing 2 debuffs and healing. But mine is set up for, my Raccoony is on Swift. I normally would have him on Violent, but I have him on Swift. He's got like one of my like janky sets. He's got this because he is faster than him. So the way I had it set up was Raccoony will go first. He'll ready Roid. Roid will attack whatever. He'll attack whatever water unit or wind unit, or light or dark, depending on what they bring. He goes, and his skills will sit there, and he'll armor break, taunt, reset their attack gauge, and then he'll follow it up. If it's a water unit, this guy's just there to delete them. That's it. Just delete. So yeah, that is the whole purpose of this. This is how this team is set up. I think I got attacked once last time with this defense. I don't want to test it. Defense log. Yeah, I've been hit one time. That's all we got. Both guilds were so focused on attack. Well, we were focused on attacking red. They were focused attacking yellow, and then taking bases back, whatever. So like, I got touched one time, and that was it. But yeah. So my defense has not even tested yet, because poor yellow, I guess, was just an inactive guild in Punisher 3, which I was really surprised to see. All right. So we have that kind of tower. What's he got here? Okay, so we got the Chandra Tower. Yet again, there's a second Raccoony. Well, one is, I don't have Zen, which he was wanting to do that. I have Perna, but I don't have Zen. So I was like, well, I kind of have to go a different route because I don't have that unit yet. Stones are supposed to reset, and I think they have, and I will be doing summons in this video trying to get Zen. So, yeah, because like, they have Zen. They've got Zen. Everyone's got Zen except me. So I'm hoping if I get Zen, I'll have all 3 of the normal Shadowcasters, which would make me happy. But this is my Chandra. Still need to grind that one. That's all I've been doing is raiding this week. I need grinds. I took like a 2.5 to 3 year break from the game, so like I'm playing catch up at the moment. So this is the Raccoony. I think I've made it to where he's got like no accuracy. Yeah, I was working on replacing certain things with like resistance and stuff, just so he's got that extra. I still need a lot of grinds though. These right here are the hardest. The ancient runes and stuff. Oh my gosh, getting grinds for those it's tedious because you have to farm the dungeons so much because you're either gonna get you're either getting runes or you're getting grindstones or you're getting the other versions, and it's just like there's so much dropping, and I can only farm so much. But so there's that. My Wind Monkey. I think I was trying to change that to, I think HP percentage is what I was wanting to put on there. I just like Monkey Tanky. He still needs speed grinds, especially on ancient runes. But yeah, so like my stuff is not going to be like G3 or G2 level, but it's enough to, I mean, I normally win all my attacks when I do Siege, so my stuff works for the most part. And let's see, what kind of tower do we have here? It just seems like a fat HP lead tower. Except for that. I don't know why I'm in this one, but I guess it is what it is. Because I don't think anyone else is running Riley. No, it's just a fat HP tower. Fire Monkey is a ridiculous unit to me. Yeah, I just went for like almost 100% crit rate. That needs grinding. That one's not bad. 25 speed. Then we have Riley. She's sitting here. I think I switched one of my runes off of her because it had a lot of resistance on it. She was at 100%, but the stats on it were so much better for another unit. So I was like, dang it. So I was like, I'll switch them out for now, and then when I get something better, I'll put it back. I'll put something different on her, so she's got that. So I was definitely aiming for resistance on everything with her, because Riley is probably one of the most infuriating units with max resistance to take down if you're having to bring a certain team. So like I have double threats here because Monado is also another one of those ridiculous units because his passive is his passive. Gains immunity to inability effects while under the Shadow's protection, and counterattacks with Shadow Right Arm if you get attacked by enemies without the Shadow protection. So like, so if you hit him, he doesn't have it, well, he retaliates and hits you, and then he's got the threat state, and he's protected, and yeah, it's just a constant trading. He's a ridiculous unit. I have Mono Vampire just because he's always counterattacking, so I was like, maybe he can keep himself healthy. I've got him on like some type of a bruiser build, so he's just a super annoying unit. I love Monado. The Shadowcasters are so cool to me. And what we got here? Another HP tower. Yeah, so we have another HP tower. I don't know why I put this defense up. This is like one of my my super testy ones. Especially since she's got 0 skill ups. I had to make both the Smicer and her Suzuka slower, so Nora would go off first and do her AoE strip. I think is how I have the team set up. Yeah, where she does the AoE strip, and then it can lead into potentially Smicer setting up bombs, silencing stuff, and then Suzuka, placing bombs on everyone, taunting everyone, putting dots, silencing. That was the thought process, but Suzuka needs she needs skill ups compared to everybody else. The Smicer's an annoying unit. I was very happy when I pulled it. And then this tower is just a mixture of speed stuff. That's right. I finally found a use for this the Wind Cyborg because she's got that fat guild speed lead, almost skill max. I've got her just on like some broken rage build at the moment, so she does her thing. I got Orion, who after the buff is kind of like a ridiculous unit because you do this, and then if he does this, then he can proc another turn, and he'll probably do one of this, and then this is back off cooldown. So like Orion can be really annoying. He's just a really big RNG unit. And then everyone knows Cocky. Cocky hurts. And if he violent procs, well, obviously, if he does his AoE after they do their stuff, and he violent procs, if they live through the AoE and he goes to do that, I mean, something's normally dead. Because Cocky's a ridiculous unit. Alright, so that's how he did the front row. How we did the back row. Okay, so he's got... Wow. I'm surprised that's there. I don't know why that's there. But I said I wasn't going to touch anything. I was going to let him set it up to see how he did it, so... Okay, I'm just making sure... He's putting 4-star defenses in the Nat 5 towers. I don't quite know why. Yet again, he did it again. That team seems interesting. That team, I don't know how he's planning on killing anything. Because I think he's just relying on this to do damage. And these are support belt, and this is probably... Oh, this is just support belt, so I don't know. Then I have my double beast monk vigor team. This has got, okay, so it's got AoE armor break. It's got AoE armor buff. It's got AoE cleanse. Both beast monks on their spam skills strip. They always crit, so you don't have to worry about glancing. Their second skill is a heal, which removes all debuffs from if they use it on themselves, or if they do it to like one another. Then I think they heal for half each, but they still remove all the debuffs. And then Vigor's got a 3-turn armor break. He's got an AoE heal for speed buffing and anti-crit. And he's got a heal block on his first skill. So, I like this team. Yeah, I had to put everyone on wheel. I'm still grinding stones. Story of my life. Still grinding stones. So, yeah. Could definitely have everything way faster. I just made them super bulky on will. And, yeah, that's just how that team is. And then we have this tower, which is just a tower, I guess. And then I fear if they get past the front two, where it's going to be pretty bad, because normally most people, when they're doing siege stuff, especially for like the lower end guilds, the farther in you get back is where you have like technically the worst defenses set up. So that's where things get. I had it set up to where I just had essentially our best like guild members' defenses set up all the way through, just in case, like, hey, they did get past the first, or they breed a defense in the first row. Getting to the second row, you're still having to deal with the same people because they have the best ruined units. So I was like, I'm just trying to make it as hard as possible to get like any deeper into our defenses. But he's gone a different route, so we'll see how this goes. These two are really good. And then we have the 4-star defense back here. I got a classic Escher Jolton defense. Super bulky. I think for the most part, they're pretty. Yeah, they're fat boys. Rocking almost like 50,000 HP. So that's what we have there. And then our last tower is just a mixture of people. No artifact. No slot 4. Whatever. I mean, it shows you when you're putting people's defenses in if they're lacking something. So the point that he still put them in there, we'll just let it be as what it is. And then, you know, I guess he set it up to where some of us have defenses left if we actually do take a tower. So I guess I'll be waiting to see what happens with that. So I have 3 defenses that are Nat 5 defenses that are still left. I love the Wind Mage. I think she is a ridiculous unit, especially with this passive. Increase the damage by 10% each, up to 200% whenever an ally attacks an enemy. The damage cannot be increased above 50% at once. In addition, decrease the damage taken from the enemy by 20%. So she's already got built-in damage reduction. She's got built-in just stacking attack power. Stacking crazy attack power. She's got an AoE armor break, and then she's got a skill that hits twice that lowers their attack power. I have her on Vampire Destroy because she's like, I'm kind of like, she's there in case they bring another Bruiser team against me, and she's doing so much damage because with Shazam puts counterattack on all my units. So anytime they're hitting me, they're hitting back, and her passive actually procs off just them attacking. So if they attack, say they do any AoE, well, that's +4 to her passive that I just got because she attacks twice, and then Shazam and Wusa hit once. So that's already +4 to her stack. So I was like, Shazam, I was finally happy to find a defense for Shazam to go on too. So yeah, he needs speed grinds. I need to I think it was re-yapping something. I think he just needs speed grinds. He's a tanky boy. He does what he's supposed to do. Same for Wusa. He's just a tanky boy. But yeah, so I got her kind of like Minato. I have her on like a bruiser damage build Mostly just because she just stacks her attack power. So I was like, I mean, I can focus on a little bit more bulk and she'd be okay. So, and then we have, oh, what is your name again? Gaio? Is that how you pronounce her name? I have no idea. Um, but this is another defense. It's got a lot of strip. It's got I've learned she is a ridiculous unit. She might be better in like arena and stuff or an RTA because there's more units taking turns and all that stuff. But I was like, I want to try out for Siege, see how that goes. She definitely needs skills. I need so many Devilmon because my account's been pretty lucky lately on pulling Nat 5s that I have not owned. So I was like, I need Devilmon so badly. I don't know which Nat 5 I'm going to pick for the event though, because we have the event where we get to max scale out a 4-star, then we get to max scale out a Second Awakening, and then you get to max scale out a Nat 5. Obviously, you want to pick a Nat 5 that requires an obnoxious amount of skill ups, because it just makes your life easier. But I really don't want to skill up something that I'm not using though. So, and then I got my Annabelle. She's rocking like old runes. Like she's rocking some old runes. Like her stuff's probably not been adjusted in a couple of years. And then we have Rakan. Good old Rakan. I think he needs he just needs grinds on like some of these ancient runes and stuff like that. But yeah, because he could be a thicker boy if I had grinds. So, but he's definitely 100% crit. I like crit. Okay, so like I like crit rate over crit damage in slot 4 on most of my units because I just like that ensure of if they attack something that they're disadvantaged against elemental wise, I still like having the chance of critting them with a pretty high chance. Plus, 100% crit to me, it just guarantees that hey, when I hit you, it's still gonna hurt because they have like okay crit damage, but we have a crit damage tower also. I think we have 2 actually. Because you have one for guild, and I think you have one from arena. So like you have a lot of crit damage built in. So, and then I have this goofy team. Jasun's a classic unit. I'm working on getting one more speed grind, so she is the fastest thing on my team. Because I think these two. Yeah, there's a speed difference between those two, so I need Jasun to have one. I just need her to have just the one grind speed, and she'll be faster than everything on the team. But she could definitely use like I could always use better runes, but like since I play so many theme accounts, I'm only on an account so long. Mostly on my main account, I'll sit there and I'll do like my dailies and I'll farm like a dungeon or something depending on what I want to do, and then I'll go to one of the theme accounts. So I'm probably not spending as much time on it as I should, but I mean, it is. For content-wise, I'm working more on the theme accounts because no one really cares to see my main account, but this is a guild recruitment video, and just kind of going over my weird siege teams I'm wanting to try out. But this unit, Britta, I pulled her, I think, like last week, I think. And I was looking at her and I was like, your passive is interesting, and I had to do some research on, like, what was the stat requirements to meet to get to activating each of these things. And I was like, well, I could care less about using her in like arena or RTA stuff like that. I was like, I don't care about using siege. And if you have your towers maxed out for guild and the arena stuff, it severely reduces the amount of stats you got to meet to get her stuff activated. Which I have met on everything. Actually, my attack is I think like 600 higher than what it's supposed to be, and my defense is like right on the cusp, and her speed is over what it needs to be. So she is a very interesting unit. She hits like a truck if you have her stuff activated, and as soon as Jasun puts that attack buff on, if anything gets armor broken or if she violent procs, I'm sorry, but she is deleting that unit. I've used her a couple of times in some siege attacks. She is a very interesting brutal unit if everything just works out for it. I don't know why she's cast as a support though. I'm gonna assume it's because of the stripping and some other things she does, but outside that, yeah. And then you got good old Douglas. Douglas. He's definitely a, hey, you glance me, I hit you back super hard unit. So, yeah. So those are my siege teams that I have set up for this. We're going to see how siege goes today. And see how my buddy's thought process worked. And yeah. So the whole point of this is, if you want to join a guild that's Punisher 2 and trying to climb higher, my guild is definitely recruiting. Like I said, I'd like it if people had like 30 plus 6 stars, just because you need 36 stars to essentially do most of your stuff in Siege, is why I'm having that requirement. I care less about your arena ranking. A lot of people don't do much arena unless it's just their daily stuff. So like I could really honestly care less about that. Like I said, I do kind of like go through people's accounts and be like, okay, I'm gonna see what kind of runes and stuff you have, and then I kind of go from there. And then as we start to get more guild members, I'll start, removing people that obviously are not capable of participating with stuff, because obviously we're not a farm guild, so. But yeah, so we got some stone summons to do today, because I want Zen. Zen is in the thing. So let's do these. Let's do these mysticals. I'm sad that our summon rate up is gone, but it is what it is. So we've got like what, 6? We got like 6, 14, 15-ish summons. Select that list. But it's not reset yet. We have another 2 hours. Well, I guess I'm not doing it in this video. Dang it. I thought it already reset. I guess my timing was off. But yeah, so there we go, guys. That's my main account. This is mostly a guild recruitment video, and then I was just kind of showing off my siege teams. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I see some of you trying to join. And I look forward to doing Siege with some of you. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.